Fun when Tony Quinn's on the TV. I love it. Great program. Highlights, Monochrome GT4 Australia Race 2. This was an absolute beauty, and it ebbed and flowed like they always do. Good start from the McLaren down the inside there. And Max Gagan put his head down and drove away. Smashed the lap record by about 0.8 of a second in that race as well, as everyone sorted themselves out. A safety car, though, would ultimately be quite costly for Method Motorsport because it surrendered an early lead they had with maximum pit stop time. Busy in the midfield as always. This was a big impact. Driver taken to the medical centre. Nikolovsky okay, taken for precautionary checks, and that was the safety car that slowed the race. Restart was busy too, and George Miedeke had the elbows out in the Lubramax Mustang while Tim Lay was watching on behind, and so too Jake Camilleri. And this is some of the better GT4 racing we've seen all year. The different strengths and weaknesses of the cars really took effect, and Gagan almost lost the car in the middle of turn one. Miedeke had a big run at the outside, then it switched to the inside. Tim Lay just watching them trade barbs out in front. So too Jake Camilleri, and it took 5 corners, but finally Gagan held on. Then the pit stops happened. These guys stopped late to try and maximise the fact that they had to serve an extra 15 seconds. It ultimately dropped them further down. This was a huge moment. Tyre going on the entry to turn one at more than 200 kilometres an hour, and it spun to the outside of the racetrack. No safety car though, and then the field started to condense, and Tom Heyman was trying to find every which way to work his way past Nash Morris. Ultimately, he made up more than 10 seconds to get down to the race winner, but it was Rylan Gray who held out Cody Bircher by 0.6 to grab the win. Let's celebrate that great race with the Monochrome GT4 podium.